Laredo, take us out.
Take her out.
Every Friday night, join the fun and let's go off-world. Geek out with us live, where the nerdiness will thrive. Buckle up and let's go off-world. Toys, comics, pop culture news, movies and so much more. Curtis, Joe, G, and the whole crew are your guides on this fun-filled tour. Blast off! Take flight each and every Friday night. Join the fun and let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go off-world tonight.
Woohoo and choo-choo. It is Friday night. It is time to go off-world. Joe made it as the music was playing. Joe,
By design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
How you doing?
I didn't want to
there?
jump on in my work clothes again, so I took an extra couple minutes.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm excited now because it's time to kick the tires and light the fires. We're going off-world, everybody.
We are. All right. Well, we've got some folks with us. We'll get right into this. Next, coming to the stage, he was just with me on the mail call earlier. He is the ultimate male, Blake, aka Recon Rage. Blake, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Good to see you again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Good to see you, Joe.
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Is,
Greetings, Earthling.
is the mask facial hair thing no longer in effect, or what's going on?
So it's the winter time, which
Uh-huh.
means that I wear like a winter face mask because it's cold. So nobody can actually see this part. Like
Gotcha.
they only see like this much of my face. And I've just been lazy. And
Gotcha.
eventually,
Okay.
as it warms up, I'll have to shave it.
I thought maybe they had loosened restrictions or something. So,
No, I've just been sneaky and
Gotcha.
lazy.
That works. All right. Next, we missed him last week, but he's back now. We got Mark, aka Crom316. Mark, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad. You ready to go to ZoloCon tomorrow?
Oh, you know it.
Nice. We're all jealous.
Yes, we are.
All right. And then last for now, we'll see. Maybe some other people join. If there's anybody out there that wants to join, let us know. We'll shoot you the link. But for now, we've got Dusty. Dusty's here. What's up, Dusty?
What's up, guys? What's up?
We missed you last week too.
Yeah.
There was
Had
a
things to do.
redhead here. I don't know if you saw her. She was pretty cute.
Yeah, for a barbarian. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, for a barbarian. So
Yeah. For an legendary barbarian.
yeah, absolutely. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Mark pulling double duty. We've got Jesse Marshall on his birthday. Happy birthday, Jesse.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
He'll also be at ZoloCon this weekend.
Yes.
Let's see. We got Hayes out there. We've got Darla. I know her, and she's right over there. She's waving. We got William Husted here. My son Ty is here. Got JMac77. Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles. We got New Phone Who Dis. We got Stacy Lin of CarverCon fame. CarverCon coming up, folks. Be ready for it. Speaking of CarverCon, we got Brian Lynn here, Carver Customs.
Nice.
It looks like he's going to need to make a bunch of dice towers because we are getting dice, folks. We are getting lots.
All kinds of dice.
We got James Studio, Mudio. Maka Morales and KB Toys is here. So that is everybody for now. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Everybody doing well?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Have a
sir.
good week.
Tired as shit. It's been a long ass week. and I didn't think I was going to make it tonight, but somebody threw a fit, so we got to leave after 11 and a half hours. We didn't have to work our fourth 12-hour shift in a row.
What does throwing a fit look like?
How much trouble will I get in if I leave?
Gotcha.
You get a half of a demerit if you leave right now. Okay, well, I'm leaving. Okay. This is him talking to me about what he's going to tell the boss, you know. And I'm like, I guess if you want to. I mean, you know, why? And he's like, because the lazy guys fucked off all day and now we have to stay because of them. And I was like, well, we're all almost done. If we jump in and get everything done, we can just have the work done and leave. And he's like, no, fuck that. I'm leaving. And I was like, okay, just make sure you let the boss know. And then like 10 minutes later, the boss gets on our radio and is like, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. We'll finish up tomorrow. It's like, all right.
Nice.
Cool.
Is what it is.
No tantrum necessary.
Yeah.
You know, so
what about everybody else? Everybody having a good week out there?
Absolutely. Had to use my last vacation day before my time rolls over Monday. So I took the day off today and went shopping for stuff we can't afford, like couches and shit like that. So,
okay.
Yeah. Fun.
Your time rolls over at the end of February, March 1st?
On my start date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it rolls over on my start date.
What about you, Mark? Haven't heard from you in a bit. How you been?
You know, just living the dream. Living the dream.
Very nice. Very nice. We got Alan out there, says he'll hop on when he can. We got Benny here as well, saying hi from ZoloCon. Hope everything's going well.
Benny.
Everybody kept writing me, Curtis, asking if Godzilla got Mark. And I was like, I don't know if Godzilla got Mark. I'm not sure. I know he's alive. I've had communications, but maybe Godzilla's got him underneath his foot or something. Shit.
It's possible. All right, let's get into our first segment of the show, which is
Blake's Money Shot in Space.
So we'll start with Joe.
All right, I got a few things. So I haven't gotten my retailer exclusive wave, but seeing the druid with the spirit animals kind of got me thinking. So I jumped on eBay and I ordered the spirit wolf for the ghost viper. Is that right? Maybe something.
Sure,
I don't know.
Sounds right.
But I thought this would be like a cool animal companion for like a druid custom or something like that. So I picked it up. It's pretty dope.
Do you know who else has likes that figure and has many of them? Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles. You should see her animal collection.
I know Jen likes dogs a lot because that's how I got that Fallout figure. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, dog meat.
That's awesome. Yeah, she wanted an extra dog meat, so she let me have the Lucy, which was super, super nice of her. I appreciate that a lot. And then my C. Jessam order came in. So this is pretty cool. It got like the Templar nun's outfit, and this is called a Raven cloak. You can't really see it in the bag, but it's like a feather cloak. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, unfortunately, I've been working too much to open any of them, but I got my Rising Suns all in.
Nice.
So
Nice.
this is going to be a ton of fun to
Right there with you.
crack into on my days off. So looking forward.
I got
to
my
that.
shipping notice this week, so hopefully I'll have that for next week.
Right on. Yeah, that I looked through them. I haven't, like I said, I haven't had time to open any yet, but I looked through them all, and man, what an awesome wave! Super excited to get these on the shelf. So
Awesome.
You gonna have him on all fours or up on twos, Joe?
I'll have them on all fours, serving as a mount initially. I'll probably get another one down the line to display standing up. So yeah. It was an expensive all in, so I didn't get very many extras on this one. So I'll be getting them from the retailers. So
Awesome. Next, we'll go over to Mark. Mark, what you got?
I've got a light week. I've got nothing.
All right.
That's really light.
Yeah.
Move over to Dusty.
I'll live through you, Blake.
I got one thing, but it was an expensive thing, but I'm kind of disappointed with it. It's very loose, very fragile feeling, but
Oh, you got the what's his name?
the Sideshow General Grievous.
Yeah.
You say you're not happy with it?
Not happy with this at all.
Why is that?
It will not hold a pose.
Oh,
It,
have you tried some Kikis?
well, I'm going to have to use a whole bottle of Kikis on this thing.
Well, the good news is that they got it on Amazon now, as we found out in mail call earlier. So you don't have to go to eBay anymore for Kikis.
Yeah, that one has like that figure, Dusty, has like a massive frustration. The same frustration you're having is pretty much on a lot of the comments, especially when it came out.
Yeah, after
The lightsabers are awful skinny.
yeah, and they're a very just bland color. There's no
Oh wow! Yeah.
coloration. Look how loose that arm is.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm-mm.
And this is fresh out of the package.
That's a bummer. That's always
Yeah,
a bummer, especially when you spend
I
money for
was
something like that.
super disappointed with that. So I'll probably just box this back up and put it on my table at a show and sell it for whatever it'll sell for.
Sell it for a loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Unfortunately, because it looks fantastic. It just, yeah,
That looks like a Dylan figure scan. It goes right in the crotch right there. Is that it?
it is. It goes right up the wazoo.
Does he like that kind of thing?
Well, I'd ask him, but every time he goes to reply, his jaw falls off. So
Were you talking about Dylan or Grievous?
Is there a difference?
Why not both?
Yeah, let's get collective.
But yeah, that's all I had for this week.
All right. I guess that goes over to me then. We got a small crew tonight. So I will start with this lady here. Got this on my mail call last week. This is the Super 7 Melodia figure.
Wow, that looks good.
Yeah. I had to throw a little Kiki's in her upper body to get her to hold. This is very heavy with the musical note thing. So I had to throw a little Kiki's in her torso so that she wouldn't like flop over. But after that, and put her in a stand, she's good to go. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Then, as many people may have already seen, I've got the exploded review up for Bodvar, and he is just super cool. Yeah, the thing's awesome. It's a chunk. And somebody had said on my video that they could see like some of these parts used for like a griffin or a manticore or something, and I agree. Like the parts of the limbs and stuff, I could definitely see some reuse, even the neck. But yeah, this thing is fantastic. So, and he's got his little tail. There
His
it is.
toilet paper.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that little guy.
And last, but most certainly not least,
Little booty nugget.
got another Mess Toys Spider-Man. These Mess Toys, they do such a great job, man. Like this thing, you can seriously look at
Wow.
Like,
he's like a ballet dancer.
like I don't know
So-
I don't know how much more articulation you could ask for than that.
So Curtis, is this Mess Toys? Is this like a third party version of something else, or
It's like they combined, they looked at a couple different versions and combined some different things and came up with their own design. But they only sell through like AliExpress and stuff like that.
so it's probably not like an officially licensed?
No, it's definitely not officially licensed, but this thing costs like $34 and it's as good as any MYTHIC or any other high dollar one that you would get. In fact, I would say I think this articulates a lot better than the Mafex ones. So
And the paint and everything's on that.
oh,
level?
it's fantastic. And like even the soft goods, like this is a wired hood here. The soft goods are really nice. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
I might have to check those out.
I had been thinking about getting the Mafex one for a while, but I just didn't want to pull the trigger on a $120 figure or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
$35. So
nice.
And I think this looks better than the Mafex one. And I'm a huge Mafex fan, but these mesh toys, dude, they're next level. So
how do they size with Legends?
They are maybe a hair taller. Not much. They're pretty much in line with Mafex, but
gotcha.
So yeah,
right on.
That leg articulation was insane.
It kind of looks weird at first when you first look at it. You're like, it's kind of got a weird design, but like the poses that you can get with this thing, like it's crazy. Like the articulation on this.
He looks like he'd actually sit Indian style.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, that one's fun. They've got a few different versions out right now, but I highly recommend those Mess Toys ones.
Benny also in the chat recommending Mess Toys.
Kind of. It's not like a direct knockoff. It's not like this version doesn't exist anywhere else besides Mess Toys. It's not like this is another company but they are taking design elements from
third party.
Yes, but they are taking like articulation design elements from some other companies and putting it together. So, let's see. This episode is not sponsored by Kiki's, but it is a great product and everybody should have it. So, all right. Well, without further ado, then.
Blake's money shot in space.
All right. We're going to start off with the low baller here. I talked about this on Mail Call. I ended up getting the Badlands 4K Steelbook Edition.
Nice. Such a good movie.
And this one is so cool because it has the wraparound.
I got to get a 4K player for my TV.
These things are so nice. And of course, the discs are all got pictures on them. So
nice.
Cool pickup. I don't buy a lot of these. I like my physical media, but I only buy movies, the 4K ones, when they're either really cool steelbook or like a box set like Lord of the Rings extended 4K. I do that stuff. So my thanks to Mark in our conversation, wow, at least a couple months ago, my soft goods came in from Maxburg, and I got my vampire graveyard Skelly set up.
Nice. Well, I completely changed that figure.
Right? Yeah, he's awesome. I love it. So super cool. Different layers. Clothing's excellent. Well done. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, that's
got
awesome.
that bad boy. Then we talked about some Mail Call. I got Chatsworth, but I did not get the shirt. So if there's anybody out there that got the exclusive or the chase and would like to part with their shirt, I would handsomely reward you with.
I give you the shirt off my back, Blake.
Yeah, and I'm going to give the shirt off my back for Chatsworth exclusive Renegade shirt. The new Toy Hammer After Dark shirts are out.
Nice.
You can get them logoed. Their sizes all the way up to 6X on the white jersey that Curtis had on. And then there's the black t-shirt, dry fit, really nice shirts. Super cool.
And if anybody does want to make that trade with Blake and you're interested, he will wear one of those shirts to a workout and then send it to you. But that's your call.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I've been studying up on OnlyFans, and I mean, that is the least of stuff that people wear and send out. Like, so I could wear a shirt, and I mean, if I can make even $5, I mean, come on, like, look at that. So anyways.
I hear there's a market for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a market. So Chatsworth not only comes with his bandoliers with ammo, comes with a lot of different little accessories. He comes with this great minigun. I mean, look at this thing.
Oh, that's fun. Goes with cosmics.
It's upside down, excuse me. Minigun. I mean, this thing is
It looks
really
good both
fun,
ways.
right? And it rotates. So, but I mean, they did a lot of really good detail on this thing.
Dusty also goes both ways.
No, Dusty doesn't.
And then Chatsworth comes with an extra head, which I really like this head. I wish they would.
I think that looks better than the other one.
I like the bandana though because it's this renegade thing, so it's kind of a tough one. I wish they had the gritting teeth with the bandana, but hey, you can't have everything. And then they got the regular kind of frumpy. But
make you a bandana for it.
Yeah, good point. And then he comes with donuts. One that he's eaten, a white icing.
You got a glazed.
Is there
a maple glaze and chocolate?
Is there a story behind why he has donuts?
He likes donuts in the comic. I know that.
Oh, I didn't know this was from a comic book. Okay.
Oh, yes. It's literally, there's a whole comic with the Monster Force. So,
gotcha. Yeah. I thought it was just a, one-off character. I didn't know it had a backstory.
Yeah, he's fun, though. I was really looking for this figure ever since it pre-ordered, and I was all over it. And he doesn't disappoint. One of the great things about him is he is super articulated for a big guy. He literally moves like great.
That's what she said.
Whoa, and his head fell off.
As his head falls off.
That's really good articulation.
It's a great figure. Look at that.
If you can make your head fall off, that's pretty good.
Let's see how this looks, though. Let's do this while we're doing it.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Okay, I do like this.
You beat me to it, Curtis.
Dusty got me.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they had like a non-bandana and a bandana and then had face plates so that you could swap the different looks on either
they
bandana or...
heads and they're pretty good. These two heads, I'm not a big fan of this one. As much he kind of looks like he's got to go poop.
It would be cool if you were able to just swap the faces on it.
Yeah. But they're both good. And the deco's done really well. So,
I think I like the bandana better.
The bandana, right. And it totally goes with his character. If you look at his character art, there's character art actually on the box. There we go. It's not snapped in. It totally goes.
I think the bandana probably looks better with the T-shirt.
Oh, it looks totally good. That's exactly why I want that Renegade, because he's part of the Renegades. But
that was me just trying to twist the knife a little bit. So.
Yeah, it worked. Thank you. And he's going to look really good next to.
Now, Blake, you can't have everything.
That boy.
Yeah.
So that's the all black version, aka the Monster Force version of Veteran Williams. So, and then I am going to show. So I got two money shots. We'll save the big one for the end, but this one here, we won't need to roll no film.
He said he's going to save the big one.
Joe's going to like this one.
Joe's going to really like this one. So this I picked up at a place called Guardian Games, which hopefully in the future we'll be hosting the Mythic Legions RPG game here in the Pac Northwest in Portland. But I saw this and I was like, whoa. And with all the hype going on, and you'll see what it is here soon, I'm going to tell you this thing is absolutely. This is a die. It's all brass. And you spin, depending on what you spin it, and then you touch the corner. It's used in D&D. They actually use it, boop, and there's your number, whatever it is.
Can you just let it stop on its own?
It's got a good, you can, but this thing runs, but you can. Boom. And nice. Each one has a different design from the different lore. And this thing is a tank. This is brass with bearings and everything. So it's a neat little, it's more of a, I asked the guy.
All in one die?
Yeah, I asked the guy.
A fidget spinner die.
Yeah, it really is. And I asked the guy, do they use these to play with? And he says, yeah, a lot of people do use them now, but they're expensive. They're $30. I don't find that expensive. Not for.
You're going to pay that for a good set of dice anyway. So
this is just really cool, like in your display, or just as a collectible item, and for it being a tabletop, RPGer. I just think this thing is absolutely stunning. My camera view doesn't even give it anywhere near the credit. It just pops, and it's just amazing. So I thought that was really neat. So I picked one up. They make them in different colors. I might go back. Tomorrow, they actually have this one in a mystic purple that's like a frosty purple, and it almost looks magical. It looks like it's glowing on its own. It's really neat. So,
right on.
All right, let's roll that footage. And while you're doing that, I'm going to switch the camera around.
Blake's money shot in space.
I think he just left.
Yeah.
No, he disconnected his
Please stand
camera.
by.
Device is not connected.
Yeah, I think he disconnected as we were doing the money shot.
Yep.
How many obscenities do
All I
you
saw
think
was
he's
like the
saying
top
right
of his
now?
head, and then the screen went blank.
What if that's his plan all along? He's like, one of these days there's gonna be a money shot and I'm just gonna fucking leave.
That sounds like something.
So,
Oh,
What
you
you're
dog's ass.
what you're looking at is you're looking at Matarian. There
I
he
can
is.
hear Blake.
Wow.
You can't hear me?
Those wings are something else. No, we can hear you.
Okay.
Those wings are spectacular.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
he's
him.
phenomenal. So here's the Death
Oh,
Guard.
Dusty can't hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, here's the Death Guard. And there is their Primarch leader, Mortarion. He's phenomenal. And, just to kind of give you a heads up, here's my hand. That's how big he is. I mean, the wings are bigger than my hand.
That's crazy.
So, phenomenal work on this character. I mean, obviously Joy Toy kills it, but so that's it.
That's awesome, man. It's a pretty good money shot.
Thanks.
Pretty good money shot. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Next is transmissions, but I did not see anything. Dusty's leaving to fix his audio. Was there one?
No. They're on their way to Zolocon, I think. So
Yeah. So
our usual poster.
you're one fan.
Yes.
Well, they've been
Statistically, it was bound to happen, right?
That's true. That's true. All right. Next, then we've got Event Horizon, and this is where we look at some RPG stuff, which I do have up here. So let me share my screen. So, Mythic Legions, the role-playing game. Let me refresh this because it looks like we're having some technical difficulties, like Blake. So goal was $90,000, funded in 5 minutes, as you see here. Which I don't know if this is something that the Four Horsemen added, or it looks like it's a Kickstarter thing. I don't know.
I think Kickstarter added that on.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So we are currently at 690,000, which is a pretty damn good start, I think.
For a couple days, yeah.
So went through some of this earlier on Mail Call, but just kind of there's add-ons and then there's stretch goals, and I think some people have gotten kind of confused on them.
Yeah.
So add-on unlocks, both of these unlock at certain criteria, dollar amounts and such stuff like that. But add-on unlocks, they give you the ability to purchase more shit, right?
Yeah.
Whereas stretch goals is stuff that is just added into the things that you're already buying.
Exactly.
So the added on unlocks, the first one was at 500,000, which was the Mythic Monster Builder. So that has parts to build a Warrior type figure or a Varg type figure, which is something that Joe's been saying from the early stages of us testing out this game, that he wanted some Vargs to go up against.
Sure.
So, and then 750,000, which we have not hit yet, but Jeremy accidentally showed it on Wednesday night, is a set of Necronominous dice.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then you can see here at 1 million and 1,000,005, there is a couple more figure unlocks. Interested to see what you guys think those might be. So what are your guys' thoughts on these two figure unlocks?
Well,
Start at the bottom with Dusty.
As far as figures go, I'm thinking more bad guys. I'm thinking you could probably get another skeleton, possibly a goblin. It seems like a lot of people are really hoping for a goblin. I'm thinking at 1,000 or at 1,000,000, excuse me. I'm thinking an orc. I'm thinking that one's going to be an orc. And I don't really know what the other one's going to be. Is it a female silhouette, or is it to throw you off, or is it a skeleton? It looks like it has a skeletal arm if you look at that. Yeah, silhouette. I saw that. A skeleton arm with like maybe armor, obviously.
The 1 million one looks like it is. It looks to me like it is long hair, with maybe some ears kind of poking out, like an elf. But we already have an elf, so maybe a vampire.
I think could be a vampire.
So I'm not sure. It's either a hood or hairpiece, I think.
I hope it's an orc. I mean, there's an orc on the box art too, so it's definitely a baddie because you can tell by the shoulder pauldrons with the spikes.
I have no idea what this is. I have no clue. So we'll go to Mark next. Mark, thoughts on these two?
My thoughts?
Yes, no, unless you got somebody else's.
No, my.
Stop stealing my thoughts, Mark.
I'm trying to channel my inner Joe.
I got to block it from Mark's trying to take all our thoughts.
Where's the tinfoil hats?
You want my thoughts?
You want to borrow my hecklefish? That first one at 1 million. I was kind of getting the vibe of maybe a warlock.
Okay. Like you think that's a hood?
Not necessarily a hood. Like maybe it's just some, from Diablo, the warlock in Diablo, the necro guy with the long hair.
Sorry, I've got to pull this up. Alan says no tabletop player knows what the last one is because it's a woman. Joe, would you like to respond?
I have children. Thank you very much, Alan.
Yes, Joe's gone through several women at this point. So.
Yeah, keeping them around is the part that I can't figure out.
I'm getting the vibe from the 1 million. It's either a warlock or a necromancer.
Okay. Ooh, necromancer would be cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And the 1.5 million, I'm kind of getting the feeling of a female barbarian.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a very round head or top or whatever that is.
And a skinny arm. So yeah, it's
well, I don't know if that's an arm. It could be a weapon. It could be like, like
an axe.
Yeah, where it's like a handle.
Yeah.
Like maybe all the limbs are in the big bulky white space, and then that's like the handle of something.
Hugging herself.
Well, if that's a woman, it's going to be probably the largest chested female figure we have.
That's fine.
The wellest.
I think you're looking at it as if it's a profile, and I don't think it is.
No, like I'm thinking like it's kind of like obliqued, like kind of.
So now here's my question.
Obliqued.
Right? Because I've only done one Kickstarter ever. So I saw that the all-in is $680. Now, are these separate from that all-in? Are these additional charges?
Yes, these are add-ons, so you would have to purchase these separately.
Gotcha.
So
the other
we're going to look at the stretch goals, but any other thoughts on these add-ons before we move on?
Joe? I'm excited. Whatever it is, I'm excited. I'll be buying it because it's just amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping since they're doing the mythic encounters, I'd like to see some brute scale and ogre scale unlocks so that we have some big nasty enemies, to populate those mythic encounter maps with. So
I want to throw a correction, and Ken Pop said something, and thanks for correcting me. Joe just clarified what I was asking for.
Ogre. I'm hoping for an ogre. I know we already have an orc. I think I said orc, and yes, you're correct. Ogre is what I think it is.
I mean, I can't tell what they are from the pictures, but I mean, anything that was big and kind of something like a bone golem that was a new sculpt would be amazing.
Bungholio.
Chris says 1.5. I think it's a female orc with that new head from the Cosmic Head pack they revealed earlier this week.
I mean,
well, that head is actually the Nieve head. Yeah. I could definitely see them repainting the Nieve head as a female orc.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
could be. I'm just hoping for something more dramatic, for those. If we hit $1 million, I want something to knock my socks off, Gotcha. I don't want. I would prefer. I'll be happy with whatever we get, but I would prefer something amazing rather than just a repaint.
What would knock your socks off, Joe? I mean, if the horseman called you and said, Joe, we saw OffWorld, which they won't because they don't watch it. But if they said, we saw you on OffWorld, tell us what you want and we'll make it to knock your socks off. What would you tell them?
I would want something that would be like a big boss creature. I mentioned a bone golem. They don't have it for 5th edition. It was something that I liked in 3rd edition. It was just like a golem that was built from like a bunch of bones, like a graveyard type creature. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
I think I've got one that would knock Joe's socks off. Something that we don't have in the line yet, like a hag.
A hag would be dope. I would actually love that. Anything that could be just like a really unique, like something like Curtis said, something that we haven't seen in the line before. That could be like a large villain that you could throw against your player characters on that Mythic Encounters map. I mean, I like stuff like beholders and owl bears, and I know those are copyrighted by D&D and can't be in there, but a mythic version of it, something.
Okay, all right,
pretty hot.
So Joe, an owl bear is combining an owl and a bear, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Eric was to combine 2 animals and make a new creature for this game. What would you want him to combine?
A man, bear, pig. Maybe an alligator and a bear, since we have the bear body. Like they threw like an alligator head and tail on a bear body. That would be cool. I don't know what direction the lore is going to go. I know in Dungeons and Dragons, like most deities have like an avatar it's something I really like in the Pathfinder RPG. Like there's gods. Gods don't affect the physical world themselves. Like no deity is going to go down to the world. So they have an avatar that is just like a souped up version of something that Rhino Croc, something that they would send down, to the planet to do their
Alan
for them. So, hey, Alan,
your monster talk has summoned me.
That's funny.
I would definitely buy a Rhino Croc. I think that would be cool.
Right. So
Rhino Croc sounds like something you'd have on your.
It's like I can't believe it's not butter. It's Rhino Croc. Alan. So I'll pose it to you then. If Eric Treadaway was to come up with his own original character by combining 2 animals, what would you want him to do? What would you want to see?
A giant ground sloth and a Nile monitor lizard.
Okay.
That is very specific.
That would be pretty big. Yeah.
Yes, it would. And claws.
It's almost like he had that prepared.
It is. It's like he's thought about this a little bit. So
yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
man.
an Umber Hulk. Yeah.
We've been bigging you there. Oh man, I love the like the forearms there.
That's cool.
Yeah, that came out awesome.
Yeah.
He still needs some painting match. I haven't really painted him yet, but
Nice work, Alan. Nice work.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Brains.
One of the best things about Umber Hulks is that their stare can cause confusion, and I love that because like you roll on a chart, and then there's different effects that can come from the confusion. So your character, if you fail your save, can attack your friends. You can just wander off. There's all kinds of different effects that can be fun and funny in an encounter because of the Umber Hulk's stare. So.
When it comes to combining creatures to create a new one, James Studio Samudio says Elefino.
Okay.
Elefino.
Good one, James.
What is the I know part?
Rhino and an elephant. Elefino.
Elefino.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
No, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you not on the ball.
All right.
Yeah.
That's another one.
My ball has been ground flat this week. So,
What was that, Alan?
I have another one.
Sure.
A bison and a praying mantis.
Oh, okay.
interesting.
All right.
Would that be a praying bison?
Might be.
Maybe.
All right. So next we have stretch goals. Now stretch goals are a little different. Stretch goals kind of get added in, not to every package, but different things. So the first one is at 250,000, which we've already unlocked. And that is a new set of core dice. These are blue ones that have Four Horsemen logo on them. And every one of the core 6 characters will come packed with a different die. It says dice, but different die. One figure will have 2. Collect all 6 figures to complete the set. Now, Dorklayer brought this up, and I mentioned it earlier. But if you're getting one of the big packs, so if you're getting, like, let's say this one, this is the all-in, right? You're going to get 4 heroic characters here. You're then going to get 4 more heroic characters to go with the sets to make them into the other versions. And then you're going to get 2 of the evil ones. So you're going to get 1 full set of dice, and then you're going to get a partial set. So if you got this package and then ordered 1 more orc and 1 more skeleton, you will get 2 full sets of dice. So
great marketing.
Yeah, just something to keep in mind here, that if you want 2 full sets of the extra dice,
does it show that red
orc and a skeleton?
That red dice set somewhere?
I don't know what
blown up.
I think it's just a plain red painted red die.
Yeah.
Yes, sure, but I wanted to see what dice were included.
This is included in the all-in.
Yeah, I can't see it so small.
You might be able to zoom in on the dice add-on, Curtis, because it's the same dice. It's just a different paint. It's just a standard paint.
Oh, wait a minute. I mean, we passed the add-ons. Maybe you got to go back to the beginning. There's
it'd be at the like the 3rd or 4th one.
There's this one
right there.
There you go.
Go down one more. Was
so you get the same dice. You just get them in a red paint.
Keep going down.
Hold on a second.
I'm looking at them right there. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's see, we got a D4.
You wanted to see this?
No, I want to see if there's another picture with the red die that was in the right corner. I thought I saw. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's the same set. I just wanted to see what dice was in it. I see.
Yeah, well, these are like clear with something, with the whole glowing affected side.
They have percentiles, which is nice. I wouldn't mind getting an extra D10.
In a smoked acrylic shell with a liquid core, interior filled with an orange mica powder. I think it's powder to create a floating flame-like effect.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
So that's
I have set the list of the die also, Joe. Right before that was the list of which die are included.
Yeah, I saw
D4, D6.
All right.
So let's cut to the chase.
D6,
How many of them are getting the all-in?
D10 percentile and a D20. So that's a good full set of dice.
You'll get 3 full sets of dice and a half set if you order an all-in.
All right. Next stretch goal is at 1,868 backers, which is a very specific number. Blake and I were talking about this earlier. I don't know this for certain, but my guess is that the most backers that they've had on a Kickstarter so far is 1,867. And this is to beat that. That would be my guess, but it could just be that they pulled a number out of thin air. It could be that it's a specific number that is important to them. I don't know. It just seems very interesting to have that number.
1868. I think that was before toilet paper was invented.
It definitely was. We didn't have bidets, that's for sure.
And the fact that that shows a necronominous emblem next to it just tells me that's going to be like a skull.
And we're at 1719 right now. So 1719, and we got to get to 1868. So then at 800,000, we get a set of 10 monster cards to be added to the beginner box. So this is basically saying that every one of the like sets, RPG sets that have the beginner box with it, you're going to have 10 more monsters that your DM, GM will be able to use in your battles. So,
and those are pretty awesome. I have some.
What's that?
The monster cards.
Yeah.
I got to keep them from the playtest at Legion's Con, and those monster cards are pretty awesome. And yes, there is a Varg in there.
And would you agree that having monsters to fight is an important part of role playing?
Having monster cards, I will say, I'll take your statement and twist it a little bit.
Okay.
Having monster cards is very convenient for a quick reference for running monsters. So it's better than flipping through or bookmarking pages. You know, it's nice to just, if you know what your encounter is going to be, you have the cards all ready for them for a quick reference, and you can just run your encounter super simply.
And once again, go ahead.
And I have split focus right now because I'm preparing my monster cards for the sessions I'm running tomorrow.
Nice.
Awesome.
And you know, we've mentioned this before, but even if you're not planning to play the RPG right away, these things are going to be cool regardless. Like as a Mythic Legion fan, there's going to be cool art. There's going to be cool information. Like these things are going to be awesome collector's items to have, regardless of if you think you're going to play this at the beginning, right? Do you have, as we kind of go through this, do you have one of those that you could find real quick to show, or no?
Yeah. I think I know where I put them. I'll be right back.
Curtis, if you want to embiggen me real quick, I'll show the die that came from Legion's Con.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one from G-Con or whatever from 2 years ago?
Yeah, like Legion's Con.
Yeah.
The 20 die.
Yeah. So then at 850,000, we get a folded map of Mythos that'll be added to the core rulebook. So cool little map. 900,000, we get the Heroic Paladin standee that's going to be added to select combos. That standee is currently available in the combo that has the Paladin with the game, and it's also available in the all-in. But at 900,000,
that's the miniature, Curtis.
You're right. That is the miniature. This is the standee. You're right.
That's correct.
So this will be a little bit different. Good call. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. 934,975. Once again, a very specific number. not sure. Not sure. But it says enemies head pack including full adventure combos. So any of the ones that are listed as full adventure combos, which are kind of like the all in.
That's the all in. Yeah.
Well, there's other ones less than the all in that are also included. Let me go.
Are they called full adventure though? I don't think they are.
Yes, they are. This one is full adventure with bonus, and this one is full adventure. The bonus is with the Paladin. So if you have this one or that one, you would get this.
Okay.
And that is going back down. That is the enemy's heads pack with full adventure combos. So we've already got a heroic heads pack, and this would be an enemies heads pack. And I'm going back to look at something else real quick. I think. All right. Okay. All right. You ready for this? So, and I think I am on when I said this about the 1868. I think I'm right because in Mythic Legions Series 2 that they had on Kickstarter, they had, wait for it, 1,868 backers. That's the most they've ever had.
Good call.
They also had, they got $934,974 in that one.
You called it.
This is $934,975.
Yeah,
So this
not a
would be
coincidence.
$1 more than they've made on any Kickstarter. So
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Without bursting your bubble.
Yeah.
On mail call, Hayes put that in the chat. Did you see that?
What?
The 868 for the second round for what you just said. He actually had that in the chat. I didn't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that, but I guessed both of those and I guessed right. So I'm gonna give myself credit, and Hayes gets no credit.
Well, you did say before he said it
credit.
that you felt it was probably from there.
To the face.
975. Oh,
Apparently-
go back.
I know. I don't know. Either I don't have them or I lost them. I can't find them.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Sorry. They were really cool though. Take my word for it.
There you go. So we did figure out, Joe, 1868 is the most number of backers they had, which was Advent of the K. And 934,974 is the most money they've made on a Kickstarter, which was also Advent of the K.
Boom. There it is.
So that's where that is.
Let's crush that shit.
Exactly. 975,000. The Kickstarter exclusive 4H role playing game pen will be added to the full adventure combos. So that's those two last ones: the all in with the paladin, all in without the paladin. At 1,100,000, 4H RPG dice bag will be added to the full adventure combos.
Ooh.
A lot of these, like later ones, is a lot of adventure combos. So hopefully people that are joining late are joining because they want the full adventure. Because otherwise, there's not going to be a whole lot of incentives to hit the other stretch goals. Like if you're just buying a few figures, you know.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask. I wonder whose sack that dice bag will be modeled after.
I don't know. Let's see. Then at 1,250,000, we get a slipcase that's added to combos that include both the core rulebook and beginner box. So slipcase to put the books into, which that'd be kind of neat.
That would be awesome.
And then at 1,350,000, which is the top stretch goal tier currently, we will get standees for the villainous set added to the full adventure combos. So there you go. That is all the stretch goals and add-ons that we currently have.
And those standees look fantastic.
What's that?
The standees, they
yeah.
do not look like, they're not cheap cardboard.
They look good for
punch-out
standees. I would rather have the miniatures, but for what they are, they look good. Yes.
Yes.
To me, this is wait.
That's where it's at right there.
Dude. And the price on these for getting them painted is like, this is a ridiculously good price in my opinion.
The only way these could be better is if they were metal. That's the only way they could be better.
Maybe. But
What's
these
nice-
are cool.
What's nice about the
really cool.
standees is if you're going to go, like, for example, you're going to go play at a friend's house,
Mhm.
throwing miniatures into a bag to take to your friend's house can be perilous.
Yeah.
Where the standees are, you know,
You could rubber band these together or something if
Yeah.
you wanted to. Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
and they'll be just fine. So for you know, for traveling representations of your characters, they're very handy for that.
They'll never fade. They'll never, yeah,
You don't have to worry about breaking their sword off or
right.
anything like that, like I did with the paladin in the first play test that they did. I grabbed the paladin mini. I grabbed it by the sword to move it and just boop, popped it right off in my hand. So
Joe.
it was an accident.
Too excited.
I just think out of everything in here, like I'm doing the all in. But the thing that's calling me back to order extras are these guys right here. Like
$30 a figure. I mean,
as a customizer, like one of the things that you need if you're going to do customs, you need bodies, right? There's a lot of 3D printer folks that do a lot of heads and weapons and stuff, but you always need bodies. And these are awesome bodies with awesome parts at a really, really low price. This is just these are killer. So, I don't know.
Interesting story. I said that I was going to promote it to what is the closest thing to my local game store.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a friend of mine that is close friends with the owner of the game store. So I had him show the owner this Kickstarter. He's not interested in the RPG books, but he wants to look into getting the figures. And I was like, that just went so ass backwards from what I wanted to happen. Like literally the complete opposite. So I don't know how it's going to play out, but they might be carrying Mythic Legion's figures, but not the RPG.
That's wild.
F.
That is not what I was expecting you to say. So.
No, it wasn't what I was expecting to happen at all. So yeah,
I wish I had some physical media to pass out because I'm doing a local comic and toy show next Saturday here locally, and there's going to be a lot of guys there that have local brick and mortar comic shops. One guy specializes in role playing and miniatures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wish I had something tangible that I could hand to him and say, you need to check this out. So I might just try to print something up and pass them out at the show next week.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a suggestion. So I've been doing that here in Oregon. And I spoke with a large company today. I sent over all the links for the Kickstarter for the Horseman site to his email.
Okay.
And then I showed him on video, and they were a lot more impressed.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously connect them to Jeremy as soon as you get that information and let him do his magic.
So out of these 6, like what's the one that you look at and you go, man, I need a bunch of this guy?
The dwarf.
Like, what's that? That's it for you, the dwarf?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bare arms. Yeah. All that new dwarf armor.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I would say the same one you said, Curtis, in mail call. That's mine.
Which one? The elf?
Yep.
The Elf Ranger.
Yeah, I mean, the elf has got the cloth arms and legs, which I think are the best upper arms and legs that they've got. I think they look awesome. Plus they're black, which makes them very easy to paint. Then he's got the leather boots. He's got the leather cuffs that are not easy to come by, the wrist cuffs. Yeah, that's just a really good build with a lot of good parts in dark colors. Man, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one. Here's the Skellies.
I don't know if I need a bunch of any of these. I think my favorite is the wizard. I really like that idea of a wizard. The warrior, I kind of want to get armored arms for him. See, in game mechanics, he'd be wearing a breastplate, which is a medium piece of armor. And I feel like that's perfect for a barbarian, but for a warrior, fighter. Fighters are warriors. Calm down. And I think that a heavier plate or plate and chain build would be, more accurate to what you're going to use in the game.
Yeah, I think if that was I don't know. That's the only part about that build that I'm not sold on is that torso.
I think the torso is okay. It's the arms. Like the arms like that are great for a barbarian.
Is that the Pox's torso?
No, I'm talking about on the dwarf. You're talking about the dwarf, right,
sorry.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the one from Magnus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that works for a fighter, that torso, but I think that torso, I don't see that on a barbarian.
Well, I'm saying how it would translate to game stats. You know what I mean? Barbarians do have an unarmored defense, but if you wear a breastplate that about equals an armored defense, like stat for stat, you know. So
Gotcha.
that's why I say I can see it for a barbarian, but for a fighter, I think I'd prefer a heavier suit of armor, like chainmail or plate mail or full plate, something like that.
You could always switch the arms from the paladin and put it on there
I
or something.
probably will be doing some popping and swapping to make these characters fit. Like for me, for example, the elf rogue. Being a fan of classic D&D, I think the elf ranger is probably a more and that's what's wonderful about these figures. You can just build them how you want. I think an elf ranger is a more appealing build for me, and that my Jaguarian is going to be the rogue. You know what I mean? And I'll just build them out that way. A dwarf fighter and an elf ranger is kind of classic D&D. So, you know,
I agree with Desiker here. I think if they would have used the broader torso here, it would have worked a lot better with the waist piece there, and I think it would have just looked a lot better. But they were trying to get it shrunken down. I know that torso is a little bit smaller. I don't know. But I do think that would have looked better as a figure. It may not have been a better fighter or a better barbarian, but it would have looked as a more cohesive figure, I think.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
The pauldrons on the skeleton, are those new, or have we seen those before?
It's hard to say. From like we only have like the one shot of it, right?
Wasn't there an action pose?
I feel like those are new.
There is an action pose, but I don't know if it's on this. Maybe it was on the posting online.
It's on Instagram, yeah.
But you can see it clear on that post online for Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know what pauldrons those are. I'm pretty sure
I don't
we've
know
already got them, but I don't know what it is.
Did you see the video I sent you, Curtis?
I did. I figured after we were done with this, I would pull it up.
Cool.
Those might be the Lijay.
Yeah.
No, he had the little ones.
Yeah.
Lijay
had the little ones.
The 2.0 style.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like the ones that the goblins have.
Well, do they have?
I mean, I'm not.
Do they have these up yet on
Mythic expert, but those look like new pauldrons to me.
I don't think they are.
They look familiar. I just can't place it. It might be something that
they probably don't have them there because
I don't think they are, because I think they would have told us if that was.
Are they coys?
They would have said, "Here's new pauldrons," like because all the other parts that are new, they said this is new this and this is new that.
Are they pauldrons look like wicker? They're different.
They're basket woven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've seen them. I just can't
pictures
place them.
why don't they have any pictures of these things?
So, Curtis,
yeah,
now may not be the time, but I sent you some pictures of the room I'm playing D&D in tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me get to that as soon as we're done with this. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, it doesn't let me do anything. Maybe if let's open this in a new tab and then try to zoom in.
Oh yeah, there you
go. Okay.
That is.
What about the helmet? What about the helmet he's wearing too? Like
that's new.
The head is new.
The head is new.
I think those pauldrons are new because they match that helmet. Like
yeah,
the design.
I think so.
Which is awesome.
Of Isomal, they're commandery grains.
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Oh, commander grains.
Yeah, they're just painted to match. It's not like it's a
It looks good.
So it's something we haven't gotten in hand yet, but that they've, have already announced for.
Why is he holding a cool two-handed axe in the art and a one-handed axe in the figure?
That's a good question, but there is a weapons pack, so he could be grabbing the one from the weapons pack.
Because you know what I was thinking about that two-handed axe, the two-headed axe.
Yeah, I know. It has a very distinctive look to it.
It would look cool if Beastman was carrying it, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's not what anybody else was thinking.
No, Dylan is probably thinking the same thing. Remember, Dylan is his son, so.
No, Dylan doesn't he just likes them bare naked and furry. He doesn't want them holding weapons.
Or at least that's his dating strategy.
That's true. Let's see. So it's available in the Barbarian set, that axe.
Yeah,
and it's not in the weapon, so it is only in the Barbarian set here.
So that skeleton used to be a barbarian and he failed.
There you go. That's possible.
I don't think they've given that Jaguarian head enough attention. That head is amazing.
I think they've given it
sculpt on that.
I'm not a big Jaguarian fan. I
know, but that head, dude, they did a phenomenal job on that head.
I would have rather had an open mouth one, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think for me it's that rogue build, and then these parts down here, the barbarian parts, like getting those fur boots and a pelvis and the cloth legs and the axe. This for $15, man, I'm gonna load up on that. So
now, are you saying that because you like what's there, or as a customizer?
As a customizer, I like those boots. I like the pants. I like getting an extra pelvis, because a lot of the figures that we have will have extra hands, feet, legs, arms, even some torsos we've gotten, but we don't ever get extra pelvises. Like, it's super rare for us to get an extra pelvis. So this means that you can take the other parts that you have in your bins and start making more figures.
Yeah.
And I would have paid $15 just for the pelvis itself. Having all this other stuff with it, like, this is a no-brainer. So
yeah, that's a fantastic deal for. I mean, a set of legs would sell for $15-20 all day.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you got the barbarian, the flesh barbarian torsos at Legion's Con, it was like the torsos and the arms were like $10 in a pack.
Yeah.
I got a few of those. You can combine those with that, and you can have a $30 figure. Another $30 figure.
Mm-hmm.
I know the MJ, the skeleton and dwarf do not have the same pauldrons. So these are kind of smooth and these are spiky.
Yeah, those are the new dwarf pauldrons.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Any other thoughts on the RPG before we move on from that?
Jeremy did post some pictures of the maps that are included. 2 of the maps that are included with the box set on Instagram. I think
was it just me, or were they kind of blurry?
They might have been blurry on purpose, so no one's tempted to print them out.
Hey, Wraith is here. Wraith is,
I think that's really cool. The Mythic Encounter one is a tavern. It looks like to me.
Cool.
And I think that's a
So what do we think the bonus pieces are that are going to come with these? Or do we think they're terrain pieces, or
what are you talking about?
So if you look at one of the like one of the game deals, and it gives you a list of everything that's included, it says there will be a couple of bonus pieces included, but there's no picture or nothing like that. So I'm just wondering if it's like a terrain piece or something.
Well, this is the all-in. Says includes all of the following pictured: 10 individually packed figures, 4 individually packed character packs, 1 head pack, heroic weapons, evil weapons pack, 2 sets of acrylic standees, plus a 3rd set that comes with a beginner box, core rule book, beginner box, starter exclusive set of dice, leather coin pouch with 85 coins of Mythos, which, by the way, that's awesome. Plus heroic paladin, cleric figure, and exclusive mini.
Let me look and see if I can find what it said, so I'm not just speaking out of my hind end here.
Not pictured, but also included 3 sets of painted mythic minis, 12 minis in all, GM screen, and set of 6 figure stands.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's a bargain right there.
So how many of us are doing the all-in?
Oh,
I did already. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been a lower number backer had I not had to scroll down to the bottom to go to the all-in. All of those folks that are single-digit backers, they just clicked on the first thing and went. All right.
Yeah.
Like, just to let you know, like they didn't go all in. They just went tick, tick, go.
I had set an alarm and everything. I did my porta potty thing. I had it all logged in on thing. I refreshed the page as soon as it hit the right hour, and 50 people had backed already by the time the page loaded. So yeah, some people were on it.
Now I know Jeremy had said something in the show they did on Monday. How is Kickstarter working this? Where they're not going to want the whole 700 up front. How does that work?
It's an option. So you pay in 3, and they split it up to they take the total amount, split it into 3 equal payments, and you pay that over 3 months' time.
For the record, the beginning of that video was an amazing shot of the skeleton's pauldrons.
Yes.
Nice. Let's start it over.
By the way, Wraith would like to know this. I was backer number 66. So Wraith, you'd be proud of me. Order 66 from Warhammer. Got it, buddy.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of Wraith, not to have everybody switch channels in the middle of our stream, but in about 30 minutes, a little less than 30 minutes, Wraith is going to be going live to play World of Warcraft. He's got early access to the expansion, and I believe him and his wife are going to be leveling together. So you can see that over on the Wraith Mace channel. I know my wife is excited to play the expansion, but she doesn't have early access. She's got to wait like one of the noobs. But Wraith will be playing tonight. So if you want to see what the new expansion for World of Warcraft looks like, check out his channel later on.
Oh yeah,
I found it, Curtis.
Okay.
So for example, on the $99 beginner box with the bonus Paladin figure, there's a line there when it tells you what all is included. It says plus a pair of 1-to-1 scale props for use with the included adventure.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool.
I don't think he would make that face for just one skeleton.
I got to tell you that even I'm not like out of all the characters that are available, like the skeleton doesn't blow me away. But when you think about it, like we were paying $25 for the graveyard skeletons that had nothing, right? This is $30 for a skeleton that's fully armored. Like, that's a pretty good deal. There's those red dice.
Yeah, it's a good set. It's a good set of dice. So you've got your percentile dice, which is very important. So
I'm excited about those skellies, though. Those skellies look good. I love skellies.
Pretty cool.
Freaking awesome. What are you talking about? Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the 1-to-1 scale props that are going to be included, what they'll be.
To see everything.
Now, do we know what the turnaround time is on this?
We know what they've said, which is that they're going to try to get it by the end of the year.
They're hoping to have it in hand by Christmas.
Okay.
I would say that if it gets delivered by the end of the year, I will eat one of the rule books. So,
hey, let's get Purple Gang to tag that, please.
We might get some of this stuff by the end of the year, and they said they were going to ship it all together, but I can't see us getting all. I mean, think about it, right? Like, okay, and I'm not trying to be a naysayer. I love Four Horsemen, but sometimes their projections are a little lofty. They have goals that maybe a little bit too aggressive, because they've already said that they want to deliver Beathir this year. That's a big one. That's
huge.
That's taken up a lot of time, a lot of space, a lot of manpower. They've already said that the Infinite Legions that they're working on for Joe Manganiello, they want to have that delivered by the end of the year. That's a lot of stuff, right? They still have the Rise of the Beast that is in production. So, like, there's a lot of shit that needs to get done already that they already have quantities for, that they already know they need to make. This isn't even going to end until early April, and then you got to somehow get this. Like, you can't jump the line, right? You can't jump past all that other stuff. You can't put this ahead of Beathir. You can't put this ahead of Joe's stuff. You can't put this ahead of, the.
Do you think they've already had these parts in the works though?
I do.
That they don't know quantities. So even if they they probably have the tooling done, but they have no idea how many to make. So Trevor says it'll be done. Okay. Like I said, I have not seen the Horsemen hit a projection on time.
Well,
my entire time collecting the Horsemen stuff. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to be negative or whatever, but don't count your chickens. Don't be like, hey, I'm going to have this by the end of the year, and I've got a game planned for December, and, make a bunch of plans and have a party set up. I'm just saying,
on the last OffWorld of the year,
if it delivers, I'll be excited. I don't think it's going to happen.
Better buy an extra rule book.
Curtis is going to eat a rule book.
Yeah, exactly.
Marinate the rule book, or more of a dry rub?
I don't know. Might have to boil it a little bit, get it a little soft, get a little tender.
A little paper mache.
Yeah. A little.
Let me write a note down. Yeah. Today's date is the 20.
Get some Old Bay seasoning for it.
It's rare that someone turns paper back into logs.
There you go.
It's basically what Cheetos are made out of, so I think you'll be fine.
Mythic Munchies.
They've as we've gone through this whole Mythic role-playing process, and let's even take it back further than that. Let's take it back to the video game. Okay, I know people don't want to talk about the video game, but I'm going to go back to the video game. Horsemen get themselves into things that they think is one level of difficulty, and then they find out that it's 10 levels higher difficulty than what they think, right? That has been the process with this as well. Like, there's a certain expectation they have of what this was going to have, and then as they've got in, it's like, oh, wow, there's a lot more involved in this than what we thought. I think the same thing's going to happen with the production of this stuff. And it might not even be that we're waiting on the figures. It might be that we're waiting on dice, or we're waiting on books, or we're waiting on slip covers, or we're waiting on GM screens. We're waiting on maps. I don't know. I think the stars would have to align in a way to make this possible, deliver at the end of the year. And I'm saying I think the likelihood is not great.
So, I would very much like it if we got it by the end of the year. However, I would happily wait an extended period of time to get them than to receive an inferior product.
100%. And that's where I'm getting, like, if this takes a year and a half, 2 years, I'm good.
Totally.
As long as when we get it, it's good stuff. In fact, I'll go even one further. I would rather it take longer so that by the time it delivers, they have a virtual tabletop in place so that all these people in this community that live way apart from each other can actually play together. So
with VTT,
in my opinion, the longer the better, because I think the virtual tabletop is an essential part of this process, which is currently not locked down.
Keep in mind, I'm going to say this just for people that don't have a full understanding of what we're talking about. Virtual tabletops are nice because it's like D&D Beyond or Roll20. You have virtual dice that you can roll, maps that you can pull up, things like that. However, You can get together on StreamYard, just like what we're doing here, or Zoom, or one of those other platforms like this, and play with physical dice and the role-playing books and use theater of the mind. It is possible to play like this without a VTT. Just a VTT is a very nice supplement for that.
You could have a GM with like a camera that's down on top of the map and have the little miniatures or standees there for the players, and have like be doing it through StreamYard or Zoom like this. And like the players are looking at it through Zoom, and then they say, oh, my character is going to move. It's going to go behind the skeleton. It's going to flank or whatever. And then the GM could move them around and do that. It's a little bit more awkward. It's not really the same thing. But
theater of a mind, you don't use maps or minis or anything. Just you all kind of just imagine what's happening. That's how I play in my home games, just because I'm lazy at this point and don't want to do a lot of setup. Now, I might be incentivized to with the Mythic Legions RPG, because you're going to have these awesome figures to do mythic encounters with, and I think it's going to be fun watching everyone play with their figures during combat and stuff like that, like Curtis, like you guys did during the playtest at Legions Con. They were constantly posing their figures and moving them around, and, things like that during the encounter. So it's cool. VTT is nice. I don't disagree with Curtis. I just wanted to make it clear that you absolutely can play.
You don't
without
have
one.
to.
Yeah,
but
you don't have to.
I would love if that was ready by the time this came out. So if that means the figures got delayed, and then by the time it came out, boom, we've got a VTT. Hey, that's great. Did want to point out, JD Gibson messaged me. The 2 sets of pauldrons that we had in question, the dwarf ones and the skeleton ones, are both from the Exiles pack. So the ones on the dwarf are from the male dwarf in the Exiles, and the one on the skeleton is from the female in the Exiles pack. So FYI.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
so those are out and in hands currently by a lot of people. So
cool. I haven't got to open mine yet, otherwise I might have known that.
There you go. Trevor says you can even use a VTT map and share it on a screen through Zoom. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to leave you guys now.
Oh,
I've got to go to bed. I've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, you got ZoloCon.
Yeah.
Let us know how that line works out for you.
Listen, I'll give you guys blow by blow in the chat.
All right, we'll talk to you
Did
later.
you say line and blow? You guys are getting me excited.
Don't be blowing anybody, Mark. Don't be blowing anybody.
Why not?
No, blow, not blowing.
You're out of it.
It's one way to skip the line.
Cocaine, man. Cocaine.
All right, guys.
One way to
All
get
right.
ahead.
You have a
Later,
good one,
Mark.
sir. Okay.
That's my one issue with it, Curtis, is I have nobody around here anywhere that I can even play the game with. But I'm buying it anyway.
So I will just say that this stuff is going to be freaking awesome, regardless of if you play this game. Like I mean, we've seen some of the people that are working on this, including our friends like Emil. I may know of another friend that was working on this that we haven't heard from yet. But I'm just saying, we got a lot of people that we know. There's a lot of great art. There's going to be a lot of lore in this. If you're somebody that has, wanted more expanded lore and information about this stuff, you're going to have that in this, even if you don't play the game. But the game's going to be pretty freaking cool too. So, yeah, I mean, just get it, do it.
Get it, do it.
Yeah.
Do it now. Buy the game.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody that's watched Legion's Quest, that's just us pretending to play the game. You know what I mean? Now we're going to have official content, specific monsters that aren't just me like reskinning D&D stuff. Like it's going to be a really cool experience for anybody who's a fan of Mythic Legions, I think. And if you don't like how the lore is going, you can just make your own.
And do you think the core rule book is a necessity?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Gonna have all the
classes. I would just get the all in, like,
Oh well, I did, but
at least just so much money for me right now.
Do the pay in 3, man. That's what I did.
Even then, it's still, ugh. And then it's like I don't really need all the figures. What would I do with them? I guess I could flip them, but I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Gotta move some stuff around. Talk amongst yourselves, folks.
Okay. I'm super pumped for this RPG, though, as you guys have probably guessed already.
What's your favorite thing offered outside of the game? Is it the dice? Is it the
outside of the actual game materials themselves, or you mean?
Yeah.
I mean the figures are freaking awesome.
How are you feeling about the miniatures and stuff?
Oh, the minis are super cool, but the minis are cool. I love the look. I like the action poses and things like that. They're dope, and I can't wait to get them, but they're not as cool as a full-size 7-inch figure of your character. You know what I mean?
Right.
The biggest appeal to me about a Mythic Legions RPG, and I'm a long-time collector, so I have a lot of figures, a lot of extra parts. I can't wait. Even though I'm usually a game master, the person who runs the game, I can't wait to be a player and build my figure in my player character as a Mythic Legions figure. I think
even NPCs, being able to build NPCs that way is awesome.
Yeah, a rug tug figure would be awesome.
Your big bads.
DJ, no, the figures are not going to only be available through Kickstarter, but this is going to be the cheapest price. They will be available at retailers after and possibly from Store Horsemen, but they're going to be more expensive. So this will be the cheapest one. JD, that's the only one I got was Melodia. I didn't really care for the other ones. I want a Vac Metal Copper Kid from them, and then I will never have to buy from Brian Flynn again. Sorry, Lion Flynn.
Lion
right.
Flynn.
Let me share my screen again because Alan had something he wanted to show us.
Oh, yeah. So
awesome.
This is the room that I'm playing D&D in tomorrow. And
wow. This fireplace.
Hell yeah.
This is a set inside of our haunt that we made just for this. And this is kind of a sneak peek because we're doing that's why there's a holding table for cameras. This is going to be a video thing on Swordbeat Studios.
It's funny that you said that because I was immediately thinking that Curtis's Barbarian would fall in the hole.
I was immediately thinking it's one of those really kinky massage tables.
Oh,
yeah, that's right not built for kink. That's built for comfort.
But
Curtis, can you explain that to me? What's that for?
But no, this is cool, man. I like this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And there's a big old Grendel arm on one side, and this ties into the monster museum that we have at the Renaissance Festival. So it's going to be the characters who work at the monster museum, and it's going to be kind of a Monster of the Week campaign that I'm running. We're going to shoot a few episodes tomorrow.
All right, I got to ask a question, Alan. What the hell's up with this creepy guy over here?
That's the Necronomicon.
It's a book. It's a tome.
It's a Facebook.
Yeah, it's a Facebook. There's a shoe in that room.
Nipple.
That's cool though. Wow,
it's freaking awesome.
Who did the fireplace?
Thank you,
did you do that, Alan?
Thank you.
I did that fireplace today.
You did the fireplace today?
Yeah, I did the dragon on it today. My crew built it. They built it in the past 2 days.
That's freaking wild.
That's impressive because I think I could do that for the next 6 months.
In a lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah. and it wouldn't look as good. Yeah.
I was stuck in the office till about 2. I started at 2 and I left work at 5:30. So,
Alan, where are we going to be able to watch this?
So this is going to be on Sword Beast Studios, which is a YouTube channel. There's a Patreon for it, of course, but my main channel has always been Stilt Beast Studios, and all the information will be there. We're shooting it now, but it'll be a while before it comes out. because we want it to coincide with the fair, which goes on in April and May.
Awesome.
Alan, just for your information, Birdsell Castle, which is like 3 miles from me, huge Ren Fair castle, 7 acres, has lists for jousting and everything.
Yeah,
is for sale $800,000.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's cheap.
Did want to make mention real quick. I just saw this on Facebook currently. Andy Marcano has a trade post on. He's looking for a Exiles Under the Mountain set, and he's willing to trade the new Legendary Warrior. So if you are looking for a Legendary Warrior from Zolocon and you've got an Exiles pack, you can trade that right now. So,
all right,
pretty interesting.
Good to know.
Scruffy looking guy there, Blake.
Who is that handsome fella that I found a picture of? You see that, Curtis?
Yeah, I saw that. He's awesome. We know.
That's on the. I just went and followed the Sword Beast Studios because I want to see that video.
Cool.
Jim Lucky Sprinkle said we all ought to chip in and buy the castle.
There you go. We could have Alan fix it up for us.
Nice.
Make some money. Let's go into business together.
After this Kickstarter, I'm not going to have any extra money, Jim. I'm sorry.
Also wanted to bring this up. So this is a set going up right now from Wolf King Customs from Dirk Nagel. He made a post in the Cabal today. Says he starts like saying mushy stuff about me. I'll skip that. And then he says, this week I want to offer a great bundle deal for anyone looking to get started in customizing or someone looking to upgrade their current setup. Wolf King Customs is offering a complete set of brushes, a random Mythic or Cosmic Legions figures, a bundle of 3D printed parts, head sculpt, weapons, armor, you name it, this bundle's got it. The bundles will be offered for $100 with free shipping, roughly a $200 value.
Awesome.
He says, I'm going to be making good and bad bundles. Now, good and bad is not in terms of quality. He's talking about the characters. The good ones will have knights, humans, dwarves, etc. Bad ones will have like orcs, skeletons, vampires, etc. He says, now I know if people will be asking, but no, I can't pick a specific figure, and they're going to range from several different waves, but I will try to tailor the 3D printed parts to the figure, like skeleton figure having skeleton parts, etc.
That's cool.
Did ask this because somebody asked earlier on Mail Call. They were looking for it on the Wolf King site. He said currently he's doing it through DMs. So you just have to message Blake if that's something that you're interested in. They will also have the brush sets this weekend at the table. I don't think they'll have these bundles. I think that's just through Dirk right now. But the brush sets will be at the table at ZoloCon if anybody's interested as well. I believe the price on that is $25 at the table. So,
and don't message me.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. And let's take those off. Already talked about the RPG. What else for what else for Event Horizon? Stuff that's coming up.
MuskeeCon, baby. 3 weeks.
Yep. MuskeeCon is right around the corner. So
can't wait. Blake, have you ever decided if you're going to make the trip?
Not yet, sure. I just got a bunch of stuff laid in my lap work-wise with a bunch of new clients. So I'm not saying no. I'm just saying
Roger that.
I have to reassess.
He wants to surprise me. He wants to just show up there and like we'll have that really impromptu moment of kind of running in slow motion.
Just don't kiss because that's reserved for Trevor.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not cheating on. I'm not letting him cheat on me with Trevor. Yeah, that's not happening, man.
Yeah,
cheat on Trevor with you mean?
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
all the adultery. So
why not both?
Three's company.
Thank you. All right.
Looking forward to MuskeeCon.
Yes, MuskeeCon is going to be awesome. Everybody should be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's in Muskegon, Michigan. The 21st is the show. But it's really kind of like a 2-day event. There's a Mythic meetup on the Friday night, and then the show is on Saturday. After the show on Saturday, we all go to there's a restaurant at the hotel, and we basically kind of like rent out that whole area, and we just have this big giant feast. It's a lot of fun. So if you can make it because it's going to be cool. So do see
my favorite show of the year.
Sub Rocco. JD says trying to convince my wife to come with me to CarverCon. July 11th is our 28th wedding anniversary. Well, I mean, you gotta choose your priorities, I guess.
It'll be a blast.
Let's see what else. Anything else coming up that we're excited for?
I saw a new gameplay trailer for the new Masters of the Universe side scroller.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's going to be
really
fun. Looks like it's coming out in April.
On any particular
soon?
system or everything?
Yeah, on
Oh, wow.
basically everything. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I'm going to get it on Switch. That'll be cool.
very cool.
There's a couple-
MythicCon, I'll try to, but the Wi-Fi isn't good there, so I definitely wouldn't be able to do it live. I would have to do a video and see. So we'll see. That might make a nice little travel toy video, but I'd have to see if I can break away from the table. So to be determined. So
It'll be a great travel.
but if you are interested in my videos, I do have an exploded view of the bear up right now. Also had 3 travel toy videos to Vegas. Those are up there as well. So yeah, check those out. We also did a members only giveaway earlier and gave away a legendary barbarian. We will be doing giveaways each month on mail call. So if you're not already a member of the Art by Ackerman channel, you can join for $1.99 a month. So
And the winner was, what's his name? Skidmore? What was his first name?
Daniel Skidmore.
Daniel Skidmore won the legendary barbarian.
And I did find him. He's in the cabal. So I reached out to him. I said, "Are you the Daniel Skidmore that's a member of the Art by Ackerman channel?" He said, "I am." I said, "Well, you won." So I've already got his thing packaged up, labeled,
That's
ready
awesome.
to go. So
Yeah, you won.
you won. He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yes, really. I am not."
Happy Friday to you.
Congratulations.
Yep. Don't tell him, but I also threw in one of the like He-Man printed heads that Jeremy Wilson just did. I threw that.
Oh,
in.
that's cool.
Yeah. But this is just
Nice.
between me and you guys. Nobody else can hear this.
Yeah, nobody else watches this show.
That's true. That's actually a fact. In fact, I do feel the need to play something real quick.
This is an important message from the Let's Go Offworld podcast. The people you are about to watch on the show are complete morons. You should not take anything they say seriously or be offended by it, because once again, they are morons. In fact, you shouldn't even be watching this. Don't you have something better to do on a Friday night? Maybe reevaluate your life choices. That is all.
Yeah, I forgot to play that last week, and it came back to bite me. So,
Wait, what happened? Who got offended last week?
nothing. We're good. We're
No,
good.
don't go there. Don't do it. Just leave it.
It was my
just leave it
red
alone.
wig, wasn't it?
All right. Anything else? Movies, TV, video games. Anything else?
I brought my stuff up last week. There wasn't really anything new that I.
You said you were going to play that Terminator game, right?
Yeah, the
One you just
Terminator.
got?
Yeah, so this one here, I think I showed it on mail call. I didn't show it on, but the Terminator 2. So this is the re-deal of the older version. But the really cool part about this one, side scroller, very similar to the He-Man Masters Universe game coming up. This is based off of a 1993 release, and it looks awesome. And you can play Sarah Connor, Terminator.
That looks like the shooter game.
The old arcade, yeah.
Yep. Go for it, Curtis.
I believe on mail call earlier, you said you were going to have that opened up for the show.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
Well, shit. I guess I lied. I guess I have to open it now. Hold on.
All right. Well, while he works on that.
So, Curtis,
Yeah.
something that I'm excited about is boy, when it was super cold a few months back, MinMaxed shot their D&D game. MinMaxed is they did a Kickstarter to see if all of these weapon YouTubers should play D&D together, and their Kickstarter, like kind of like the one did today. They were shooting for like 20,000, and it went to like 150,000.
Yeah,
and so they all, one of them was based here in Dallas, so they all came here. We ended up doing their set, and their season starts to drop on Sunday. It is MinMax, and that is D&D. It's Sellsword Arts. It's Instructor Bensei. It's Jacques the Whipper.
That's a great name.
Jacques the Whipper.
Jacques, yeah.
That's beautiful. I love it.
He just hit 4 million subscribers on TikTok. He's got like 2 million on YouTube, so he's doing something right.
Nice.
But all those weapon YouTubers got together to play. I think that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd love to get into an online game, but
Wow, this is a pretty cool little package. Holy cow.
All right, let's see your package, Blake.
All right, well, here comes my package. It's not large, but it's impactful. So the game, right? You get this coin, this actual brass Terminator coin, which is really neat. I don't know if there you go.
yeah, you got it.
Ooh, that's nice.
And then on the back, it's like the anniversary coin to the game. So that's pretty neat. You get a really actual good manual, which has Manuel, yeah, which has all your different.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know. Like this is like
that. It's got like pictures with the manual too. That's cool.
Yeah, it's got checkpoints. It's got all the different things you can do. Back in the old Nintendo.
Yeah, Curtis doesn't read, so pictures are always a bonus.
This is great. Yeah, and at the end, in case you forget who's going to win in the end.
Dun, 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 dun.
Skynet. But yeah, I mean, the actual game looks amazing. The graphics on this game, for being a side scroller, are just absolutely awesome. And I mean, you get the old classic theme songs. You get like screens continue. This is awesome. And then this is the part that I thought was really neat, which I wish they would do. I know I talked about this on Mail Call about Four Horsemen making a map like in the silk but look at that. You got a silk.
Oh, that's cool.
That could be easily like put on a frame, like a canvas frame, and then it's really nice. So pretty good package deal for $50.
Yeah, I'm impressed with your package.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody is.
Yes, Alan.
I just thought of another good animal monster combo.
Ooh, go ahead.
A tiger and a fire ant.
You have to break that one down for me. What parts are where?
Pretty much the tiger's body and the fire ant's head.
I tell you, Alan, you come up with some of the craziest shit that I love.
But you know how much that would suck to be bit by?
That would not be good.
Oh my God, fire ant's bad enough, let alone a tiger fire ant.
Dusty has been assimilated.
I mean, it would probably bite your head off anyway, so it wouldn't matter the fire part of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. The claws would probably do you in.
It's like in Ghostbusters where they're in the elevator with the guy. Somebody saw a cockroach on 12. Must be some cockroach. Bite your head off, man. Yeah, that's from Dusty's intro at the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me show this year. He had that with the hood on. Probably one of the coolest wrestling intros I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was awesome.
When you turn the lights on in the eyes, do you see spots afterwards, Dusty?
No, it's dude, this mask was the best $20 I ever spent in my life.
Curtis, I'm going to send you a picture.
Okay.
Nice.
Of what we're talking about right
I
now.
just don't know if the voice changer actually does anything.
I got to find it really quick and send it. There it is. Okay, here we go. I'm sending this to Curtis.
that's pretty cool.
All right, I sent him, Curtis.
Carburetor.
I need you to close your boots and your motorcycle.
Timing belt's a little off.
I got two people messaging me at the same time. Okay. Here is. There we go. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. Look at Blake in the back smiling.
Next to Wraith.
Look at I am the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
you got Wraith in the back too. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a blast with that. That was fun to watch. Thank you, Dusty. The whole deal was fun. It was a blast.
Tiger is pretty much my favorite animal.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's see. That brings us to primary objective, which we've already kind of covered because it's also event horizon, which means it's already time for this week in theaters. So let me pull up the random number generator. We're just cruising right along.
Yes, we are.
1982. Okay, let me share my screen.
What was weird is I just realized I was wearing the same shirt too.
Nice.
You wear different shirts?
Here we go. We got the random number generator up 1982 to 2020, and let's see what year we land on. 1989. 1989. Anybody know any good movies that came out in 1989?
Right around Valentine's and Easter. Should be something
any good movies from 1980? Any famous movies that in fact have the 89 number in the movie when people start talking about it?
Batman? Maybe?
Didn't that come out in the winter though?
I'm not sure when.
Summer.
No, the winter was Returns. I don't know when it was probably summertime. So it's
I think it was
early.
the summer release.
Let's see. Here we go. So we are looking for weekly 1989, and we are looking for February 27th. There we go.
Passenger 57. No.
Number one at the box office this week was The Burbs.
The Burbs.
Overstressed suburbanite and his neighbors are convinced that the new family on the block is part of a murderous satanic cult.
The 80s.
That D&D stuff.
The
kind
80s.
of satanic cult.
Yeah.
The Burbs.
Next, we have Rain Man, 5 Minutes to Wapner. After a stylish LA yuppie learns his estranged father left his fortune to his autistic savant brother in Ohio that he didn't know existed, he absconds with his brother, set out across the country, hoping to gain a larger inheritance.
About $100. Yeah, about $100.
Next, and this week so far, I like the first three movies. I'm like, I would see all three of these.
Bangers.
We got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Two rock and roll teens on the verge of failing their class set on a quest to make the ultimate school history report after being presented with a time machine.
Whoa.
From Rufus. Next, we have Dangerous Liaisons. Scheming widow and her manipulative. Ex-lover make a bet regarding the corruption of a recently married woman. All right. Next, we have three fugitives. Reformed bank robber is taken hostage by a desperate man during a bank holdup, but is forced to go on the run with his captor when they're both mistakenly thought to be in cahoots. We got Nick Nolte and Martin Short.
Cahoots, that's fun.
Next, we have Beaches. Wealthy, privileged San Francisco debutante Hillary Whitney Essex and cynical, struggling entertainer CeCe Bloom share a turbulent but strong friendship over the years. Then we have Cousins, I probably spoke a little bit too early on this list.
I was going to say, just let
1
the
through
shit
3
run.
was really good, and I got cocky, and that's my fault. Next, we got Cousins. 2 couples go to a mutual friend's wedding and end up swapping partners.
How did I get the
they
name
do.
Cousins from that description?
Which 2 are cousins?
Yeah, they do.
Let me read this again. 2 couples go to a mutual friend's wedding and end up swapping partners. This is
And
the
it's
movie
called
Cousins.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good situation.
It
Just depends on how good looking she is.
in Alabama.
Next, we have The Fly 2. The almost, I think I know what Alan's seeing. The almost human son of Brundlefly searches for a cure to his mutated genes while being monitored by a nefarious corporation that wishes to continue his father's experiments. Then we have Working Girl. When a secretary's idea is stolen by her boss, she seizes an opportunity to steal it back by pretending she has her boss's job. That is starring Han Solo. And last, probably least, we have True Believer. A cynical former civil liberties attorney, now reduced to specializing in defending drug dealers, becomes transformed by an 8-year-old murder case.
Transformed into what?
Hold on.
Doesn't
Hold
say.
on.
Probably a fly man. if I had
Hold
to
on.
guess.
Is that a case that's 8 years old or the murder of an 8-year-old?
That's a good. I think-
That is
I
an
think it's
8-year-old
old
murder
case.
case.
Because those could be 2 different movies.
I don't think it's worth watching the movie to find out. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Yeah. I think the murder is 8 years old. I don't think
Yes.
the person that was murdered was 8 years old. So,
You're not sure.
all right. So that is what we got. We are starting at the bottom with Alan, and I am like just on the edge of my seat waiting to hear what Alan's going to watch.
I'm going to fly too. If you get a chance at a second Brundlefly, that's what you watch.
Alan loves his horrors.
No, I don't love horror.
Horror.
I love monster movies,
Yeah, monsters.
not
Okay.
horror movies.
Okay.
People kill people on CNN. I don't need to see that in movies.
There you go.
Good point.
All right, Dusty, where do you?
I am going to see The Burbs because I have not seen it, and I'm a big Tom Hanks fan, and I don't
You've
know
not
why.
seen The Burbs?
Yes, and I don't know why I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, Dusty, that's such a good movie.
Yeah, it's been on the list. I just have, for some reason that I cannot explain, I have not seen it.
Hey, Curtis, would it surprise you to know that I've never seen The Burbs?
Probably not, because you've only seen 25 movies your whole life.
Yeah, and they don't have TV in the desert.
Yeah, but it surprised me with Dusty because he's seen almost everything. Yes, Alan.
Right now, I'm opening Combatants Fight for Glory, the Minotaur figure.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is a great figure.
It is.
And I was upset that he didn't have hooves, but they got hooves in a little baggie.
Yeah, you got hooves.
So if you want him to look cool, you put on the hooves. If you want him to stand on your shelf, you put on the regular feet.
There you go.
I have the hooves on mine. I have the hooves on mine. He stands good, Alan. Seriously. Yeah.
He's nice and chunky.
Yeah,
Because of course Blake has it.
I saw that they're doing like a TV series of the Burbs. I can't imagine it's any good. I don't want to say anything more to give away of the movie that Dusty has not seen, but
It is on my list.
it doesn't. It's not a movie that you really could make a series out of. Like it's kind of a mystery thing, and once the mystery's solved, that's it. Like splitting that out across a series would be weird. Yeah,
They made a TV series out of Teen Wolf, and it went 7 seasons.
I get it, but it doesn't mean it was good.
They made a TV series out of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It was
They
excellent.
made it better.
A lot of people like that show.
Yeah, it was way better than the movie. Joe, what are you seeing?
Bill and Ted. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yep.
Blake.
So crates.
I'm going with Joe. We're going to be like, dude, Iggy Piggy. I want to see Napoleon eat ice cream again.
Just be excellent to each other.
Righteous, man.
I just want to see the guy that's in every action film ever that plays the Mongolian.
Yeah, right. I want to see them talk to Socrates again.
Whoa.
Freak
so
says
crazy.
Teen Wolf only lasted because of teenage girls. So
That's very possible.
there you go.
Well, they're like hairy dudes.
So just to recap, we've got Alan going to The Fly 2. We've got Dusty going to The Burbs. We've got Bill and Blake going to, I'm sorry, Joe and Blake going to Bill and Ted.
Bill and Blake going to Joe and Ted's excellent.
There you go. And now it's to me, and, you know, as if there was any doubt, I am definitely going to Cousins. I have got to see what's going on here. This is
put that on your list to watch, Curtis.
I've got it on there. I don't know who. I don't see how the name ties in with the description. It doesn't make sense to me, and I need to make sense of it. So
I think the people they hook up with happen to be their cousin, and they didn't know.
That's maybe correct.
Yeah, that's what they'll say. I didn't know.
I think if you think you might not like the answer, you shouldn't ask the question. That's what I
did.
They said
that one, Joe, that we
Kentucky
saw
all the time.
on
They
This
know.
Week in Theaters, where it was like a guy has like a crane operator job, and he like
his wife leaves him.
His wife leaves him, and I'm like, well, there's got to be more to it than that. And then I watched a 2-hour movie, and that was all it was. He was a crane operator, and his wife left him, and that's it.
Doesn't he have a kid? He raises this kid. Yeah.
It was like the worst
Curtis
movie
could
ever.
not wait to tell us that he was going to see Cousins.
I was on the edge of. I was like, somebody's gonna see this with me. I'm like, man, really? Nobody's seeing Cousins. Rayman's great, but I don't need to see it in the theaters.
Depends on what state you watch it in.
That's true. Burbs is great. I don't need to see it in theaters. Bill and Ted's maybe theaters, but it's still not like a super theater movie. I love it, but I don't need to see it in theater. I could watch that on TV, but I gotta go.
The worst part about going to see Cousins is going by yourself.
Don't invite a cousin.
That dude's weird. He went to see Cousins.
Trevor, cousin too, or having a mutant.
I would have gone with Bill and Ted, but I was burnt out on that. When you work at Universal during Halloween Horror Nights, there's the Bill and Ted show, and that was so much bad Bill and Ted acting, like all the time. It was bad.
Well, we don't have a lot going on in the chat. There's tumbleweeds rolling through the chat right now, but Freaks Figures here says he's going to see Bill and Ted. Jesse is going to see Bill and Ted as well. Trevor's going to see Cousins 2. Mutant was better. And
Cousins 2, she had a sister.
Cousins 3, keep it in the family. J Mac is also seeing Bill and Ted. Hank is seeing the Burbs. So there you go. I think I got cocky after 3, and then it fell apart.
Yeah,
right until it got saved by Cousins.
I was gonna say, watch Cousins be like the best movie ever.
Blake, we are at 1 hour and 58 minutes, and it is time for lightning round.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So we're gonna do some. I definitely made sure when I was looking for lightning round questions, we finished up on a positive one. Like the last week.
Yeah, let's please.
All right. So first one. This is simple. We should be able to get through this one really quick. We'll start with Dusty. Ready? What do you prefer, texting or calling?
Texting.
Okay.
Last thing I want to do is talk to somebody.
Alan.
Personal calling, business texting, because it's in writing.
Yep, I'm right there with you, Alan. Actually, that's a good answer.
And
Joe?
and you can use it in divorces.
Texting for me because
Isn't that right, Joe?
I'm not obligated to respond right away.
Yeah, sounds good.
So
yeah. Curtis?
I would say most times it's texting just out of convenience, but if there's something that needs to be done, if there's something needs to be worked out, call, because there's a lot lost via text. You can't get the tone, you can't get it takes longer going back and forth and this and that. So if it's urgent, time sensitive, or just something highly sensitive, like things depend on it, then call. If it's just normal everyday bullshit, then text.
Call or FaceTime, Curtis.
FaceTime or video chat through Messenger or something. Yeah, I want to be able to see their reaction when I say dumb shit. So
yeah, what's the point of saying dumb shit if you can't see their reaction?
Exactly.
That's why I save all my dumb shit for OffWorld.
Exactly, 100%.
Or at least when you're talking on video chat, they can't be like this.
Exactly.
Oh,
at least they have to do it off the side of the screen, so you can't. Yeah.
Right over here. Why's your arm over here? Oh, I'm taking a selfie.
All right, Blake, what about you?
Mine's the same as pretty much. Well, mine's a conglomeration of yours, Curtis, and Alan's answer. I think with work, I like text better. It keeps it professional. No one can read into it. There is no emotion unless you choose to read into it, and it's also documented. But I think when it's people in my network, my personal life, I 100% want to call them. I want to hear their voice. I want to hear inflection. I want to hear, when I'm talking with them, and I want to hear how they're answering back and where they're at, so that I could get a better gauge and not get lost in text. Because text is the worst form of communication, especially when something is serious or there's context to it. So,
all right.
Number 2 question. We'll start with Joe on this one. Joe, what is your most used emoji when you're texting?
Joe's mustache looks like it's trying to escape his face because he's chewing.
Well, I'm eating pizza, so I was ducking down intentionally, so that people wouldn't have to watch me eat.
If you use emojis, if you don't use emojis, then say you don't use them. But if you use emojis, what's the one you use the most?
It's easily the laughing face emoji.
The one that tears? Or
yeah. I am as much a clown through texting as I am in real life. So always making jokes. But like you said, it's hard to convey emotion through texting. So I'm constantly putting that laughing face on there so people know that I'm joking. So they're not be like, this guy's just a fucking cock. So, yeah.
Curtis. I know Joe said cock and then I said Curtis, but there was no correlation to that. So go ahead.
There's definitely a correlation between those two things.
That's kind of what I got.
Laughing emoji.
Hit me with the wording one more time.
Laughing emoji.
The most used, is that what you're saying?
Your most used emoji. Your go-to.
Probably the black fist up in the air. Like this.
Okay, cool.
Fight the power, Curtis.
Exactly. It tries to make it the yellow one, but I always change it.
Now I know what that stands for.
Yeah, you've seen that from me, right?
Yeah. Now, yeah. And I see why that's funny because you're like not. Yeah.
I'm like up on the podium at the Olympics.
Yeah. The Summer Olympics. Olympics.
There you go.
Oh boy. Can we scrub a comment out of the chat? The last chat one, we might want to scrub that one out.
Oh, you know what? What's ironic? It's a paper bowl because I'm eating gas station pizza.
That's more of a tray than a bowl.
That is a tray.
It's a paper bowl. It's a paper bowl. I don't give
Joe, you deserve better than gas station pizza.
That's true.
Well, I was pretty busy at work today, and I didn't get to eat lunch. So I normally wouldn't eat on stream. This is actually the first time I ever have. But I was starving, and I can't cook if I'm on the show. So I had my son just go get me some. I said, go to Maverick and whatever food they have, bring it to me.
I
And they
did
had
have
gas
a
station
slice
pizza.
of gas station pizza earlier myself. Went to work, got my yearly review, and then on the way home, it was too early for lunch, and I really didn't feel like breakfast, so I stopped at the gas station and got some pizza.
So lightning round question. What did Curtis's job tell him in his yearly review?
Well, that's
Blake,
sure.
Blake can't answer because he already knows.
I do. So does many people in the chat probably.
No, I think we did that before.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
before. That's
yeah.
right, before the show.
All right, emoji. We're on Alan. Most used emoji.
Boy. Okay, so do you have to type it in yourself or just the ones that show up when you click the like button count?
No, the one you actually use the most.
I don't know. I don't. If someone had a gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to hit the keyboard and make an emoji show up.
But you just hit the little. There's a little button to bring up the emojis.
Oh yeah.
He was talking about like for people's comments.
I guess then maybe the human heart, like the anatomical heart, instead of like the regular heart.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
I use the brain one a lot. Like if somebody says something really smart.
He means for the text, not in real life.
Yeah, for sure.
Cousin.
good clarification, Joe.
Yeah, I didn't want anyone to get confused.
Dusty,
The wow smiley face.
like that one,
Is that the wow? I thought that meant something else.
the one that could be considered obscene.
Oh, I got to stop sending it to women then, I guess. Shit, no wonder why it's not working.
They just always think you're shocked.
Wow. Okay. Forget it.
All
Man,
right, Blake, what about you?
I've been robbed this whole time. Mine is this. I do that a lot.
It's almost the same as
But
mine.
what color is it?
Yeah.
Mine is yellow, I guess.
Is
I
it
just use
Winter
the-
Olympics or is it Summer Olympics?
It's the Olympics in Asia. Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
that one.
All right. We've gone off the rails, but luckily nobody watches this show. All right, final lightning round question.
All right, here we go. What is the one thing? I'll start with Alan. What is the one thing you're proud of this week?
The work of my crew. So we had 4 haunters from Salt Lake City come. We did a silicone mask making class for them, and then Thursday they just helped us with whatever we were doing. So they helped on the fireplace set. They helped on some miniatures for the D&D campaign. They helped on some stuff for the Cryptid Museum that we opened in June. So they just kind of got to do various projects. And my team just, grabbed them and put them to work and was pleasant and helpful. And I'm just proud of my team this week and the work that they got done. There's probably still people there working now, putting the finishing touches on that set. And I bailed out of there, 5:30. So, they're invested, and I'm very proud of that.
And you said you called them haunters, right? Is that what you said? Haunters?
Haunters, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I could have swore he said honkers.
I thought that's what I said.
They work at a haunted house in Salt Lake City.
Is that the industry term for people that work on haunted houses? They're called haunters?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Learned something today. Nice.
Ellen, I know of a castle near me that would be a great haunted house.
What's the name of that castle again?
It's Birdsell Castle in Charlestown, Indiana.
Can you spell that?
Bird.
No.
I want my bird.
Is it the BIRDSALL?
SELL. Birdsell.
Birdsell. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was Birdsall. I've heard of that before.
It would be awesome if Alan bought a castle and then he lived closer and I could go visit his castle.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if he actually throw a.
And then he'd be like a mile down the road from me.
He could have a castle. It's what?
It's on Zillow. I'm going through the pictures right now. It's on
Yeah.
Zillow.
Oh, it's for sale.
I guess
okay.
the real question is, Alan, do you have castle money?
Not in Indiana.
I barely have gas station pizza money, but
Yeah, keep on buying multiple all in.
Ain't that the truth?
So it would certainly
be in Back Bay.
It would certainly be an investment. You'd have to look at the area.
It's in the middle of the country on 7 acres. Plenty of parking in the front yard.
Alan's head right now, he is thinking of all the scary shit that he could set up inside of a
Absolutely, he is.
This castle looks a bit like a Minecraft castle, to be honest.
Well,
oh yeah.
Here's the history of said
Can you
castle.
share at the bottom of the screen? I'll pull it up.
Okay, let me. In private chat, here's a link to the Zillow.
Oh, okay, that'll work too.
There it is.
It has an actual dungeon in it.
So how?
Kinky.
It does look a little Minecrafty.
What?
Yeah, it's because of the way they built
What
the
part of
ramparts.
Indiana is this in?
Southern Indiana, right next to the Ohio River.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is it made out of cardboard?
It
does
kind
look
of
like
looks like an extreme set, doesn't it?
It's
It does.
concrete, and then they added like cinder blocks to the top to do the ramparts. This is actually the old water reservoir for the Indiana Army ammunition plant. So in the back is a walled in, if you look at the next picture down.
There's 84 pictures.
Oh yeah, it's a huge facility.
It's a castle.
Yeah. So see the back square that they have all the stuff in?
Yeah.
That used to be the water reservoir for the ammunition plant. So there's actually concrete tunnels and everything underground that lead for miles.
Was that a picture where they have an event there? Was that what that picture was?
They have a lot of Ren fairs there. There's the back.
That makes total sense.
The back
I
looks
think-
better than
I
the
think-
front.
I think the Horsemen should buy this, build
I
a
mean,
5-star
that's just my
hotel.
personal preference, but you know.
Curtis's hand was up first.
What's the point of a gate when you can go around this side?
Well, you can't drive around it because there's like a moat.
Fences are expensive, Curtis.
That ain't keeping nobody out.
Yeah, that's a bridge over a moat, also known as a drainage ditch near the road.
I have a question for Dusty.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
castle's in bad shape.
So my question for you is, how far is the drive from Louisville to Birdsell Castle?
So Birdsell Castle is about a 15-minute drive out of downtown Louisville.
15
That's not
minutes?
far.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes.
That's pretty
Alexa, what's the population of Louisville?
Look, I'm gonna get Alan to buy a castle, dude. Yes.
1,270 people.
645,000. Okay.
That is
We had
pretty
a huge industrial. Well, it was called the Industrial Nightmare.
okay.
Yeah.
What is that ladder going up to?
It goes up to
tiny
the
door.
myself.
Are you blind?
What is it?
A little
It's the
tiny
imp
door.
room.
Yeah, but what's behind the door?
Another little
It
door.
looks like
Another little door.
It's a Russian
Willy
There's
next
Wonka.
no
door.
window, so I assume outside.
Like I said, they took a water reservoir that had pump stations and everything like that and turned it into a livable space and basically built a castle out of it. Lots of rooms not in use, lots of little
How many
passage
deer
ways.
did
That
they
doesn't look
kill?
very castle-ish. That looks very modern.
Yeah, it's because they basically framed up a
That's
house
quite
inside
actually.
of it.
It's on an 8-acre lot, so there's plenty of parking.
Oh, and
If you look up the Birdsell Castle Facebook page, there's probably a bunch of pictures of the Ren fairs and stuff like that.
What a great place for a mythic meetup.
Oh,
Yeah,
it'd be
that would pretty
phenomenal.
nice.
See, a lot
Just
of
don't-
it's still unfinished and kind of rough.
Next year, we're all going to DustyCon.
So about an hour and a half from Indianapolis.
Yeah, probably an hour and a half, hour and 45. Yeah.
Oh wow! What the hell is that thing?
Oh, look at
See
that
that,
gargoyle
Alan?
back. Is that a gargoyle or something? Flying demon?
So that's the
That's
lowest
a
level.
Home Depot decoration called the Night Stalker from 3 years ago.
Oh, you're right. That is.
He knows exactly what it is.
Yeah,
He
Alan's
was
you ain't
he was
fooling me.
$2.99.
You ain't fooling Alan. He already knows.
Alan, did you see my demon from this year? I had it on OffWorld. Did you see it?
I didn't see it. No.
There's a good overhead. There you go. So when I was a kid, we used to break into this
It looks like
property
a
because it was
role-playing map.
abandoned.
It doesn't look nice.
I like that.
No, it's nice in parts and unfinished in others.
I think the nice parts actually need to be like unniced.
Yeah,
Like it looks too pretty up front.
right.
It needs some character. It's a castle.
Look at that.
More
I
character.
told you it had lists where they had jousting.
Okay, I think the guy on the yellow horse was my friend Roy.
Really?
Might have been. They travel.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's funny that he knows that.
Well, there's only like 4 touring jousting companies for Ren fairs.
There's the stables and
Very cool. All right. What were we on?
lightning round.
Question is, what is the one? So Alan did his about his team. What is the one thing you're proud of this week, Dusty?
Okay.
The one thing, if I would say Angie. I'm proud of Angie. She's been out of work for a while, but she just keeps trotting along and hasn't given up and is sticking to her guns and keeping a good attitude. And, she's Angie, so she's always got a good attitude. But she hasn't let it get her down, and I'd say that's what I'm the most proud of this week.
Eric asked how far that castle is from him.
Eric, let's see, you're in Dayton, so I would say 2 hours, maybe 2:20. 2 hours, 20 minutes, something like that.
It's got a good draw from Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and Louisville.
Yeah, he's had
very,
some
very nice
successful-
location.
Yeah, he's had some very successful Ren fairs there.
Yeah, you're pulling from a lot of different high populated areas.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
And it's
My
way
kids.
bigger than it looks in those.
No,
pictures.
I'm kidding. I'm never proud of my kids. Probably myself. I toughed out a lot of overtime this week, which means more toy money. So, boom,
Nice.
way to go, Joe.
Trying to get that all-in money.
Way to go, Joe.
Patting myself on the back.
If you do that, you got to go behind the head.
I would dislocate my shoulder, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true.
You're very flexible, Dusty.
Yes, I know.
That was pretty good.
You should see what I can do with my legs.
That's what Angie says.
Wow.
I can walk on them.
That's pretty impressive, Dusty.
Yeah. For a guy my size, you're damn right it is.
You go ahead, Blake. I'll go last.
Alan, I just sent you some videos to see on a demon. I would say that I'm
Blake's already sold it, so
the demon.
yeah.
No, I still have it. I didn't get rid of that. I love that thing. I was just trying to figure out how I could keep it up all year round, but it just takes up a lot of space.
There's a little blue pill.
So I'm going to be kind of like Alan in the fact that I'm very happy with our branch team at work. I think our team has seen with the economy a lot of adversity. I'm in a very big building facilities contract working culture. And so in the Portland metro area, there's been a lot of up and downs with businesses coming and going. It's an interesting dynamic. and our team has our branch team, which is quite a few people, have lost some big contracts over the last several months, which can be very deflating, which can also have people, worried if they're going to have a job. But with that said, instead of everybody getting down about it or getting negative or jaded, everyone just went to find other ways to win. And we started adding new contracts. We started adding extra ancillary revenue and stuff with the current clients and reinforcing those relationships. So I'm happy with the work team. I think everyone really stepped up over the last couple of weeks, but it really showed this week. So
Angie's looking for work. So anything remote? Give you boy.
nothing remote. But hey, if you want to move to Oregon, I can get you all connected.
No,
You
I
let
do
me
not.
know.
Okay. No, I do not want to move to Oregon.
Bummer. It's pretty nice. Okay, Curtis.
So last weekend, I heard a couple friends and hurt, and
That's what I thought. I was like, okay, what's going on?
and
Hurt
they
or heard?
hurt, and they hurt me, or at least
Oh.
one of them hurt me. And I had a rough weekend, panic attack and, depressed and obsessing, and took some time off, took the, didn't do the studio on Sunday, didn't do shoot the shelf. Took some time to just kind of think about things and do some self-evaluation, and took some time through the week to kind of do that and, talk to them and work things out. And I think, I'm better for it. It was a rough week. But I think I learned something about myself, and I got better. So, and that's all we can hope to do, is just to keep getting better. So
Got better, recharge the batteries.
Yeah. So I'm proud of myself for taking the time and effort to do that and working with others. A lot of great folks gave me some advice and were there for me and listened to me. And so I appreciate everybody here and, not here that was there. And yeah. So that and then, I also realized that, I've just, between the YouTube channel and traveling and work and everything, I've just been running myself ragged. And so I'm taking a couple days off work this week. My Tuesday's too busy, so I couldn't take off Tuesday, but I took off Monday and Wednesday. So I got a couple days off that I'm just going to focus on kind of cleaning up my studio. I've got it's such in disarray, and organizing some parts, and sometimes doing that kind of stuff, like organizing a little section of your place, can make you feel like you're also organizing your life a little bit. I don't know. Make you
Clutter
feel
causes chaos.
you're in control of something. So yeah, those are the steps I'm taking. So
True that.
Yeah, glad to hear
Well,
it.
I'd like to add to mine and say I'm proud of Curtis as well.
thank you.
I was gonna say that, but then I thought, nah, I'm really not.
Well, yeah.
Joe's proud of me like he's proud of his kids.
I'm really not
right.
either. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I just wanted bragging rights. So that's all.
It's a funny story. I actually have a story because my son is a senior this year, my youngest son, and I had to go have a graduation meeting with him at the school, and I don't even know if it was the principal or counselor. I don't pay attention to school stuff, but he's like, "Oh, I see he has a 3.1 grade point average," and and he was like, "Oh, and I was like, yeah, and that's him not trying at all. Could you imagine if he put any effort forth, And so I like my kids, but I'm not proud of them.
That's
hilarious. There's that.
And I'll end that by saying these are just jokes, folks. Like, don't take it seriously, please. I am very nice to my children.
That warning goes toward our children as well.
All right, let's go around the horn and see what we got going on this weekend. We will start with Alan. Alan, what you got going on?
Boy, so tomorrow we shoot for Sword Beast Studios for the D&D thing, and that'll launch starting in April. I'm getting ready to work on the Monster Museum and get that open. And then there's a lot. But let's focus 1 week at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, Sword Beast Studios tomorrow. We're playing some D&D.
Beautiful. Dusty, you said you got a show coming up?
Yeah, got a show coming up next Saturday. Local guy running a local show. Went in there basically to help him out and just get a test run together for MesquiCon. I'll be at MesquiCon with exclusive coloring books. If you're into Legions, check me out. Search my name at the Retro Rag site. Get you a Bayathir shirt, little Legions. Get you a little Legions onesie.
Yeah, I hear they're nice. Yeah.
A little shooting the shelf on there. Real fun. And that's about it for me.
All right. Joe?
I'll be on the clubhouse tomorrow. I had to miss it last week because of some family stuff. So I'm jonesing for some clubhouse. So that'll be fun. Hang out with everybody. And as far as I know, that's it.
Maybe D&D this week or sorry, Legion's Quest, maybe after the lounge, or I don't know. We'll figure out.
We can see. I can't confirm or deny that. We'll have to see. I don't know.
All right.
I'm still looking for a game. If you need somebody holla at me.
I'm sure with this Mythic role-playing game, there's going to be a bunch of people putting groups together. So be on the lookout. Blake, what you got?
I think it'll be cool when everyone gets groups going together, and you like finish a campaign, and one group wants to talk shit and take on another group on a campaign part. I think that'd be fun.
Finish a campaign.
Well, what? Can't you finish it?
That's what the crossroads are for.
We did have Pat's group said that they want to like maybe square off or meet up with our group in a game. That would be interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can keep your game going, but you can start a square, with another group.
I think it would be interesting to see Joe and Pat like working together. Like Pat comes in with like all these books and like notepads and all this kind of stuff, and Joe comes in with like a napkin.
Hold on. I know I wrote some notes down while I was.
And every time Joe says something, I yell at him.
Roll for initiative. Oh, does that say initiative? I can't tell. There's pizza grease on it.
Their styles are slightly different. So
pretty much the opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. But they both get the job done. So
that is true.
They just look at Joe every 5 minutes and go, "You can't do that."
Sunday night.
Do what I want.
7 p.m. on the west, 10 p.m. in the east. We're going to go ahead and have a little Toy Hammer After Dark with, and this is our first Sunday of the month. We always have Sprues and Studs. He is a Joy Toy Warhammer. He's probably one of the very first reviewers, big time Warhammer fan stuff. So he is our special guest the first Sunday of every month. So he'll be joining us. It'll be me, Carlos, Sprues and Studs, Wraith, and some guy on this screen that has does YouTube every once in a while. He'll be joining too.
Nice.
So we'll see you there. We got a bunch of new stuff that was rolled out. Once again, Joy Toy just does not stop. There's Wraith.
Speaking of Wraith, he is live right now with early access to the new World of Warcraft expansion. So if you're into World of Warcraft, or maybe you were at one point and you want to kind of see what this new expansion is all about, he is doing some power leveling. I believe he's playing with his wife and they're power leveling together. So check it out over on the Wraith Mace channel. So
very cool.
I will be tomorrow. I'll be on Mod Squad. Tomorrow night, I think they're doing a PGG, but they're also a ZoloCon, so we'll see. Sometimes that can be a little tricky with the Wi-Fi at the hotel. Sunday I'll be doing the customizing studio. No shooting the shelf Sunday night. Jesse will be coming back from Zolo. We didn't want to kind of make him rush to get back or anything. But I will be on with Blake on Toy Hammer After Dark on Sunday, and then I'm off on Monday. Monday is all about organizing the chaos that is my paint studio. So
nice.
That'll be a chore.
And it's interesting to note, Off-Worlders, we gained one more subscriber. We're now at 490.
Wow. Look at that.
We're almost there.
That's
There
it,
you go.
man.
Well, I got Chatsworth to subscribe, so you can all thank him right there. Yeah.
Thanks,
That works.
Dylan. Yeah.
By the way, Alan, I don't know if you were on. Did you see this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you get one?
I didn't get one yet. I probably will, but I don't mix like jokes in my Bigfoots. So like the bandana's weird for me.
He's got another head that doesn't have the bandana.
Yeah, he does.
It still looks a little cartoony though. The face.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's based off a comic book.
Yeah. Big Head Studios just put out a nice like Bigfoot head that I'm hoping is his size, and I got two in my mailbox I haven't picked up yet today, but.
Oh, and I'll also be looking for a Mondo Buzz Off. So if anybody has a Mondo Buzz
at a
Off,
good price,
hit me up, and I'll see if I can score that off of you.
Yeah, I every time that I'm thinking of buying something now, I will like
at a decent price. Yes.
I will work the fraction of how much of a Mondo Buzz Off that is, and go. Would I rather have this fast food than have 1/10 of a Mondo Buzz Off? No, I wouldn't. So. Unfortunately, when that happens, I don't take that money and put it aside and then go, okay, it's starting to add up until I get to the Mondo Buzz Off. But, one day it will be mine. A lot of times they do put that stuff back up at some point. So hopefully that's the case. And they either do another run or they've got like some reserve quantity that they finally put up there. So I've got a notification on it. We'll see. All right. Well, I think that is it, folks. Thank you for joining. And until next time, keep opening your mail.